reading. Hope the message finds you while you're in good health and good wealth. Hope you're doing something that you love today. We're going to be taking a look at the rest of October. So it'll be from today, the 14th, through the 31st. And we'll just see what Spirit has for you. Can I get an overall energy for Libra? We have the Five of Wands as your overall energy. So over these next 2 weeks, you may be facing some obstacles and challenges. Could be certain, just not seeing eye to eye with a certain person, relationship, environment. We'll clarify and get more in depth, but sometimes I view the Five of Wands as like a rite of passage, you know? You kind of got to go through it to get to it. Whatever the goal is, your focus is the Tower. So yeah, there's something that is not working, you're fully aware of, and you're focused on making change, letting change happen, changing the foundation. Your strength is the Ace of Cups, love begins. That is awesome because you know it's not working for you. You're letting things happen and play out as they will. You're letting things change. And because of that, you're attracting a lot of love, maybe a new connection, a new romantic relationship over these next 2 weeks. Your resistance is the Wheel of Fortune. Libra, make it make sense. You want the change, but you're also resisting the change. The internal energies that are influencing this reading. Ooh. The Two of Cups. The external energies, we have the Hangman. The outcome, we have the Sun. Wonderful. And your advice, the Nine of Wands. Hello, ghost baby. Bottom of the deck, we got the Magician. So yeah, you're in this like very confident energy, Libra. Because you should be, because you know what you want and you know that you can obtain it over these next 2 weeks. I see you really putting your focus in a certain direction though, really like zoning in on a specific goal or a specific desired outcome, you know. And with your focus being the Tower, I think that you know that sometimes it's giving me the energy of somebody that's like, sometimes you got to make a sacrifice, right? Sometimes you have to sacrifice something so that you can get what you want, you know? You can't have it all. So I do see with your overall energy being the Five of Wands, it's kind of just like you're coming to terms with certain situations that you know aren't working for you, and you're trying to figure out how to, hi baby boy, you're trying to figure out what you need to do in order to kind of resolve those or put those to rest, bring back some more peace into your life. So there could just be a bit of disagreements, challenges, complications that you have with others or in a work environment, a love connection. Goes, hi. But it's all because you want love. It's all because, or love is your strength. So it's like, I feel like your heart is too open. Your heart is very, very open for people, places, and things that maybe don't reflect that as well. So I feel you're trying to pull yourself out of environments where your love is not received well, or, you know, things are just not working for you. Internal energies that are kind of influencing this spread, we have the Two of Cups. So this is speaking to somebody who is in alignment with like themselves, their desires, their emotions, their feelings, masculine, feminine. Your balance, your internal balance, Libra, is what is kind of driving all of this change, or for you to make these changes, you know? The fact that you are in alignment. When you are surrounded in environments that are out of alignment, or just you can feel are not for you, but you internally are in alignment, it's like that is going to, I can see why your focus is the Tower, which says disruption, because you want change. You want something to change. You are not, stop, don't go to the fire. You don't want to be in environments that could potentially pull you out of that internal alignment that you are feeling. You know, you're seeking connections or relationships or environments that can meet you where you're at or understand you, you know? Ghost. Stop it. Your resistance is the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like although you may desire all of this change or these specific changes, you know, over these next 2 weeks, I think that wanting something and then letting something happen are two different things, right? Like sometimes we don't even realize. We think we want something until it starts happening, and then we're like, oh, what did I ask the universe for, you know? So I just see this being an adjustment, you know? I think that this Wheel of Fortune is actually a lot of blessings for you because it is something that you've been wanting or something you've been desiring. I just think once it starts showing up and when things really start changing, when those wheels really start turning, you might get a bit, you might get some cold feet with the adjustment of it all. External energies influencing this. We do have the Hangman. To me, this is, it says sacrifice, but to me, this is you doing what you got to do to get yourself unstuck. Outside of yourself, you felt very stuck, and it makes sense, you know, 5 of Wands. You felt stuck. Something was just not working for you, Libra. But I do see you coming to that realization and basically making moves on getting yourself out of that environment, situation, or just unstuck in general. Hello, you woke up from your nap, huh? Ghost is all over the cards, so that's why I'm not really putting them up like that. But your outcome is the Sun. It says light, so you're going to get clarity. You're going to find happiness. Over these next 2 weeks, there's going to be a lot of change, a lot of disruption, a lot of unexpected things are going to take place. But these are things that are all in your favor, and these are things that deep down you've been desiring that would happen, you know? So the outcome is the Sun because you've been wanting this. You've been wanting these changes. Stop. I gotta hold his tail. He keeps trying to put it in the fire. And go lay down on Venus. Go. Yeah, I just see you being really happy, really excited for what's to come next after these 2 weeks. I do think your advice, you need to persevere. We have the 9 of Wands. It says spiritual strength. You know, you're going to get what you want, but it's not going to come at the price of nothing. You know, the price is you having to persevere and make probably some difficult decisions for yourself. You know, if you're in a 5 of Wands type of environment, you're showing me that you're not enjoying being in that place, right? Or it's just very competitive, or there's just a lot of like pushback, right, from your energy in that environment. It's not very well received. So you will get to your end goal and it will be very fulfilling, but your advice is to persevere through this, Libra. Don't give up on your vision, on what you want, because bottom of the deck, we have the Magician. Like the reason you should persevere is because you, more so than others at this time, can effortlessly make this happen for yourself. You're not gonna have to try that hard. All you're gonna have to do is try. You're just gonna have to show up for yourself and speak your truth. So whatever you want, go after it, go get it. If it's love, if you're having kind of issues in your relationship with the 5 of Wands, like it will be easily resolved as long as you just speak your truth and just stay just unapologetically be yourself, I want to say, because what's going to fall apart and what's going to fall away, it's what you're focused on. It's almost like you're expecting something. Stop. Hey. It's like you're expecting a lot of change. So when it shows up, don't be surprised and just know that it's not going to be that hard to get to these changes or make these changes. You're just going to have to put in a little bit of effort. But it is time to walk away from something. We're going to clarify. Clarify the 5 of Wands. Ghost. The Knight of Cups. You're going to have to go down. The 4 of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands reverse. There's High Priestess and the Tower under that. Intuitively, something has been chaotic, Libra. Could have to do with love. You may be becoming more closed off to a situation or environment because it has just become too stressful. It is something you're trying to relieve yourself of, release yourself from, right? The obstacles and challenges are really present. They're pressing. They're making you feel guarded, closed off. You want relief. You want clarity. You want peace. That is why your focus is that tower. Intuitively, you already feel what is kind of falling apart or falling away. You're finding your balance, and a new beginning is arriving. But you have to make some decisions to get what you're looking for. But I do see why the Five of Wands is present. There's a love connection or something that you had a lot of love for, a lot of your love invested into. It's just not working for you at this time. The Tower, we have the Four of Cups reversed, Page of Wands reversed, and the King of Swords, Five of Cups. Although it may not be the most emotionally, it might not feel the best for you to let this fall apart or fall away or speak this truth, but you know that you're doing it for your highest good or for your higher self. I just see like something hitting the end of the road here and it bringing a lot more vitality or life force energy into your life. This kitty is on destruction mode right now. All right. Strengths, love begins, Ace of Cups with the Three of Swords, Devil reverse, and the Hierophant reverse. To me, this feels like like a breakup, you know? This feels like you getting out of a toxic relationship, but also a commitment coming to an end. Some dissatisfaction, but that self-love or this new chapter of love really does begin. So whatever you're freeing yourself from or speaking your truth and, you know, doing what you got to do for you, your strength is basically like you being free or out of environments that cause you pain. You being free from controlling situations or situations that don't want to value, that don't see eye to eye with you, right? With the Hierophant. Situations that you no longer align with. Your strength is being able to persevere through those and basically new love coming in, like you putting yourself first or having this new chapter with self, you know. I see you currently, or maybe over these next 2 weeks, closing out a cycle or chapter of being in a constraining environment, but your strength is the ability to free yourself from that. Your resistance, we have the Wheel of Fortune, Temperance reverse, Three of Wands reversed, and the Four of Swords. You're putting off some sort of healing. It's already like, you know what's falling away, you know what is not working for you, you know what you gotta do, you know what you're focused on actually doing and taking action towards. And there's gonna have to be healing on the other side of that because you're walking away from something, you know? You're gonna have to have those days where you just like really reflect and sit with yourself, but your resistance is just that, you know? Your resistance is what comes after you free yourself from the chaotic environment, because there is gonna be that time in between the ending and the beginning, and that middle part is gonna be the grace that you get to focus on healing. Internal energies affecting all of this. Got cat hair in my eye. We have the Two of Cups, Judgment, Death, and the Three of Cups. There could have been, this obviously is something you're leaving behind, something of the past now or will be, but it's a connection. It's a connection here that you have seen the truth about, you're no longer resonating with. It used to make you very happy, but it's time for change. It's time for something different, you know? There is no more renewals here in this connection. Hopefully not, but there could have been other energies involved, but it's like this is the driving force for you to take action for yourself, to make these changes. The external energies, the Hangman with the Lovers, the Knight of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles reverse. Sacrifice. You're making up a decision. You're making up your mind, and you're just, the action you're taking, you're speaking. You know, you're speaking your truth. You don't find value in something, and this is something that's made you feel very stuck. So your action that you're taking is making up your mind and you're speaking your truth. Although there's a lot of love for this situation here, I'm seeing a lack of value at this time. Love does not equal value. The outcome, the Sun, the Three of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands reverse, and the Empress. The outcome is happiness, joy, abundance, fulfillment, you feeling in your power, Libra, you being able to make new connections that see you for who you are. There could be, over these next 2 weeks, some time periods where you don't have the energy that you would like to have, you know, in order to like do the things you want. But at the same time, there's a lot of peace, clarity, fulfillment, happiness, and joy, you know, like I see you getting that energy, that life force energy back. Your advice, we have the Nine of Wands, the Five of Swords, the Fool reverse, and the Two of Pentacles reverse. The situation's not going to be easy to walk away from because it seems like something you've been dealing with for a while maybe, but your advice is to persevere, Libra. Don't give up on doing what you need to do for you, you know. This could be a stressful environment. This could be you wanting to find new love, whatever it is, right? It's not going to be an easy journey to get exactly what you want, but your patience, your perseverance, your spiritual connection is going to guide you exactly where you want to go. Last card, the Tower in the reverse. So yes, your focus is the Tower, things falling apart. But try to flip your perspective and see that whatever is falling away or whatever is no longer working for you, it's going to be a blessing in disguise, right? It's going to bring you back into your power. Maybe you felt disconnected from self because you've been in a Five of Wands environment, just not a place that is somewhere you can thrive and grow, right? Just somewhere that's very heavy, you know, to be around. But your advice is to see whatever is falling away as something that is a win for you, something that is blessing you, you know. So there's a lot of change coming and a lot of new love beginning, or just a lot of emotionally fulfilling new experiences to be had. But there is this sense of you coming to terms with things that are no longer working for you and you having to let yourself feel what you feel so that you can take action accordingly, right? Don't resist what you feel. That's what I want to say. What do you have for Libra? Defend, Scorpio energy, and collaborate. So if someone is trying to collaborate with you that you do not, it says create right here, that you're not feeling, definitely just stand your ground, protect your energy, protect yourself. Disguise, Gemini. Could be dealing with a Gemini, maybe a Scorpio. But yeah, I see you wanting peace, but stillness is in reverse. So look, peace, sacred. Someone does not see your energy as sacred, or an environment doesn't value your energy as sacred, right? To you, this might come off as something that is hindering your growth. I don't know. Someone's wearing a disguise around you. Spirit wants you to basically defend yourself, stand up for yourself, because we do have a rebirth here, and I was feeling that as well. So there is a new chapter and a new beginning here. Last one, courage. But you're going to have the courage and the confidence to put yourself first, to get this joy, to get that happiness, right? Because with death in reverse, it's like there is resistance to change here, or letting things change, but that resistance will go away when you no longer give outside energies the power to resist those change. Like if you want something to change in your life, nobody else has say over that, right? They really don't. It's just up to you how much power you allow them to have over letting you make those changes. But Libra, this is what I have for you over the next 2 weeks. It looks like it's going to be a fun one for you. But it makes sense. Like you guys have it's literally your month. And there's an eclipse today. New love begins. Someone very interested in you, very curious about you. And we saw that in your strength as well with the Ace of Cups. So don't lose hope. Keep going, because love is coming. I'll see you soon, Libra. Bye.